Hey guys, it's Vicky, and tonight is Winter Cozy Reading Night. This is my second time doing a cozy reading night. The first time I did one was back at Christmas time. For those of you that don't know, Cozy Reading Night is hosted by Lauren over at Lauren in the Books, and she does a cozy reading night every season. She picks a day, and it's usually from 7 to 10. I'm gonna do it from 6 to 9 because I'm a granny and I cannot stay up till 10 o'clock. I just can't do it. The last time when I did the Christmas one, by 9 o'clock I was toast, so I'm gonna do it a little bit earlier. So it is 5:08 right now, and so I have a little bit of time before it starts, and I have some things to do before I can get cozy and settle down for my reading night. Austin just left to go get dinner. We are getting shawarma takeout. Yum, yum. So we're gonna eat dinner. While he's gone, he's probably gonna be gone for like 20 minutes. I gotta try to put my kitchen back together because it is a hot mess right now. So I gotta tell you a little story first. We had to do a repair, a plumbing repair in our pantry because there's a pipe that runs behind the one wall in the pantry. We had to do a plumbing repair. So I had to take like everything out of my pantry on the one side, and now it's like dispersed all over my kitchen and I have to put it back. So let me just show you really quick because I want to teach you guys all something right now that we learned. When you hang something up on the wall, in this case we put a new rack in our pantry, like a fifth rack in our pantry, and when my husband mounted it, he didn't realize that he drilled into a pipe and put a hole in it, and then the pipe would leak every time we flushed the toilet upstairs or ran the kids' bath. So we had to fix that. So let me turn you around really quick and show you, so that this is a lesson to you all to be aware of what's behind the wall before you mount things. Okay, so let me just show you. See? So yeah, we had to cut a hole in the wall and fix the hole. So that was what we've been doing today. And now I can show you, let me get down really quick. This is all the stuff that I have to put away. Yes, and if you didn't know, we are obsessed with cereal in this house. So I gotta put all this stuff away, eat some dinner, and then I will get back with you guys on my reading plans for the night and my snacks and all that good stuff. So I'll check in a few. Look, I did it. I did it. So yeah, I had to throw everything back in there because we are gonna, before we patch the drywall, we wanna make sure that the leak is actually fixed. So we are leaving it open for a few days and we'll like do baths and flush the toilets and all that stuff and make sure that it's not gonna leak. And then we're gonna patch the drywall. So yeah, I got my counter back. That's exciting. My island is another story. So yeah, anyway, yeah, so anyway, I wanted to update you all on that, on my triumph, and Austin should be here any minute and then we can eat some shawarma. Hey, so now it's about 6:30, so I got a little bit of a late start on cozy reading night because dinner took a little longer to eat and, you know, clean up and all that stuff. So I now have a half hour until we start putting the kids to bed because that's like a half-hour endeavor. So from like 7 to 7:30, I'll be putting the kids to bed. So I thought I would pop in really quick and tell you what I'm going to read for the next half hour. And then, yeah, after the kids go to bed, I can really like relax and have quiet time. They're in the other room watching Up, and I'm sitting in here reading. So yeah. So the two things I plan on reading tonight, the first one is my current read, which is The Terror by Dan Simmons. I'm not very far. I am on page 30, so very, very early in the book still. But I like it so far. He's introducing a lot of characters. So it's a lot to process at the moment. But it's already had a few little instances of creepiness, which is nice to have in the first 30 pages of a horror novel, especially one as big as this one. So yeah, I'm gonna read this one, hopefully get a chapter in before I have to put the kids to bed. And then, oh, my dog is knocking to come in. Hold on a second. Hi, would you like to come in? Come on in. I let him in and then he already left again already. So I'm leaving the door cracked so he can come and go as he pleases. So anyways, I'll be reading this for like, hopefully get a chapter in before the kids have to go down. And then I'm going to do a reread for the rest of the cozy reading night. Because I'm super excited about the Netflix series that is coming out based on this series. And it's been about 5 years since I read it, so I want to reread it. So I figured I might as well start tonight. Why not? Because the series starts, I think, in February, like the early February. So I'm going to read Lock and Key, Volume 1, Welcome to Lovecraft. So yeah, this is a reread, but I loved this series when I read it, and I kind of wanted to reread it again anyway, and so this is a perfect excuse before the Netflix series comes out. So good. As you guys saw in my like favorite reads of the decade, this was on that list because it was just so like creepy but also imaginative, and the artwork is really good, so I'm really excited to dive back into this. But first, I'm gonna go ahead and read a chapter out of the Terror, and then I'm drinking because I don't have any snacks right now because I just had dinner, so I'm pretty full. So I'm just drinking an Angry Orchard right now, and I'll just drink that while I read the Terror, put the kids to bed, and then I will check back in with you guys when I have an update. Hi. So the kids are in bed. They are not sleeping. You might even hear them on the monitor because they're still like chatting to themselves or whatever they like to do to put themselves to bed. My husband is actually still in with Leia because I don't know, they're talking about something, I don't know. So I have moved my operation upstairs because I just wanted to like get cozy in my bed. I have a few more pages of the Terror to finish because I want to finish the chapter before I move on. But I came up, I'm still sipping on my Angry Orchard. I now have some caramel corn here, which, by the way, do you say caramel or caramel? Because I realize that the bag says caramel, but I say caramel. It's a thing. I don't know. What do you say? Caramel? Caramel? Let me know. But anyway, so I'm kind of nibbling on that a little bit. And I have like I said, I have like just a few pages left in the chapter that I wanted to read for this. And I'm really enjoying that this is historical horror. It takes place in the 1840s, and it is based on an actual event that happened, which I know absolutely nothing about, and I kind of want to keep it that way. I was tempted to kind of Google it and see like the historical significance or whatever, but I don't want to know. I want to read this not knowing anything. So it's interesting because you're dealing with 1840s. This huge ship is, well, there's two huge ships, Erebus and Terror, and they're exploring and trying to get as far north as they can get, but it's obviously very, very cold, and you know, it's just amazing to me that these same men would do this over and over again, put themselves at risk, because you get up there and you get stuck. It happens every time. You get stuck, it's freezing cold, you start to like run out of supplies, people get sick. And now of course this is, obviously the fictional part of this is there's a creature or something out there that's attacking people. It makes you go like, why would people continue to do this to themselves? I am not that type of person. I would never want to go on an expedition where I would be stuck in a ship. And not only that, it's freezing cold. We're talking like 50 below zero. And it's at a time of year where it's only light outside for maybe 2 hours. So you're basically in darkness all the time. Like I would go crazy. I could not do that. So, and I love that it's this chapter in particular is kind of taking you on a little tour of the ship, and it's really cool because I don't know anything about like large ships like this. So you know, like how there's certain rooms for obviously like supplies and food and guns. Hi. Hi. I'm vlogging.
That's fine.
And how there's like certain rooms for certain things, and there's like a sick area like for the sick people to go, and then of course there's a dead room, and that's where some creepy stuff is kind of happening right now in this book. So yeah, it's cool because I'm like, it's a horror novel, but I'm also learning some stuff, so I like that. So I'm gonna finish reading, and then like I said, I have like five pages left of this chapter, and then I'm gonna switch gears and start reading Lock and Key. So it's about 9:20, and I'm feeling pretty sleepy. I have an ASMR on right now. It's the Three Broomsticks, I think. Harry Potter. Those are my favorite ones to listen to. And I think I've said this before, when I listen to ASMRs when I'm reading, I have to do ones that don't have music because the music distracts me. So I like to do ones like this where it's like fires crackling and people talking and dishes clanging together and things like that, because that's just the kind of stuff I like. But I thought I would give you guys one more update before I go to bed. I'm about halfway through the first volume of Lock and Key, and I forgot how tragic this story starts. The Locke family suffers a terrible, terrible tragedy at the beginning of this that kind of like kicks the story off, and I forgot just how like traumatic it was for them. And so what this basically deals with is, after this terrible tragedy, the Locke family moves to their dad's childhood home, and it's called Key House, and is it an island? It's in Massachusetts. I'm not sure if it's on an island though. But anyway, it's called Lovecraft, and the whole premise is they move into this house. It's very large. There's a lot of like rooms and stuff, and they start to come across these keys that all do different things, like magical things, and it's really cool. So I just got to the part, I'm getting into the part where the youngest kid, because there's 3 kids, there's Tyler, what's the girl's name? I can't remember the girl's name. It's like Casey or Kelsey or something like that. I don't remember. But anyways, there's Tyler, the girl, and then Bodhi is the youngest. And Bodhi finds the first key pretty much right away. And what it does is pretty cool. So, and there's already like a supernatural element going on. But also there's this other threat that is very grounded in reality. So, yeah, the story's awesome. I'm so glad I'm rereading this because it's been a while, and I really wanted to have it fresh in my mind for the Netflix series, and I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. Based on the trailer, like, it seems like it's going to be pretty cool, so we'll see. I haven't seen a ton of Netflix adaptations. I mean, I know I watched Bird Box, and I didn't really like it. I have not watched the Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society, but I'm going to because I just finished that book and I really want to watch the movie, though I've heard it's not that great either, but I'm still going to give it a go. But, so yeah, we'll see what they do with this one. I'm hoping to get all of the volumes reread before the series starts, so we'll see. But I think for tonight, I'm going to call it a night. I'm getting really sleepy. So, yeah, I'm going to go wash my face, brush my teeth, maybe try to read a little bit more, but probably going to pass out. So, yeah, I just wanted to give a quick thanks to Lauren at Lauren in the Books for putting on Cozy Reading Night. I think they're really fun. I can't wait to do all of them this year because it's just cool. It's cool to set aside a specific time to just sit down and read for a couple hours, because I mean, I pretty much read every night, but not for like this big of a block of time, because it's just really difficult sometimes with like having two kids running around and stuff like that. So it's nice to kind of have this once a season to just kind of put in some me time and just cozy up and do one of my favorite things, which is to read. So, yes, I'm very grateful. I hope that she keeps doing them for a while. And yeah, I'm excited for the spring one. So, yeah, for those of you that took part in the cozy reading night, I hope you had a good time. I hope it was relaxing and cozy and you got some good reading in. But I'm going to sign off, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I will talk with you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.